Robinhood just got hit with a $65 million lawsuit from the SEC for doing some shady stuff. What's up, you guys? My name is Antoine. Welcome to my channel where I like to talk about things like personal finance, investing, as well as lifelong learning. And if that sounds good to you, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the bell notification. Now, if you guys are like, Robinhood, isn't that the story where they take from the rich and give to the poor? Yeah, but Robinhood's also a free stock trading app. And before 2013, if you wanted to buy or sell a stock, you'd have to pay a fee every time. And by doing so, you would definitely need to have a good profit, or else you'd be losing money every time you sold stocks. And basically, recently, Robinhood got in trouble with the SEC and has agreed to pay a $65 million fine because of some shady practice things that they were doing. Which kind of begs the question, should I keep my money invested with Robinhood? Well, let's go through Robinhood's misconduct and see how we feel. So the first thing Robinhood is accused of is using aggressive marketing tactics to lure inexperienced investors onto their platform. Well, seeing as though I first downloaded it when I was a freshman in college and I tried to get everyone I knew to try to sign up for it so I could get some free stocks, I would say that their tactics did work and was able to recruit me and all the other inexperienced college investors that I knew. And another thing was failure to make reasonable changes to prevent any outages in the stock market like there was in March on Robinhood's platform. And during March, the market was super volatile, so a lot of day traders lost out on a lot of potential profits. And the SEC is also claiming that Robinhood should have known that their infrastructure would not have been able to handle that much volume. But personally, I don't day trade, I just dollar cost average into the market, but I know a lot of people who do, and they were definitely annoyed out in March when they couldn't actually use the platform to make some money during such a volatile time. Robinhood also was trying to take advantage of new investors by trying to gamify investing. Now, if you guys have ever used their platform, you know it has confetti, it has emojis, so it's definitely something that's pretty hip and it's kind of fun to use. And it's engaging. But I mean, if you think about it, if it was boring, then they probably wouldn't have the strong user base that's so young that they do right now. And as a side note, the way that Robinhood makes its money is that every time a trade is executed, they get a commission or a kickback from the company that they're selling it to who actually fills the order, which is a very minuscule amount, which we don't see as an investor, but when you have such a large volume of trades occurring like Robinhood does, it really adds up, which apparently is common practice. However, Robinhood doesn't go with the most competitive pricing when they're trying to fill your order. They go with whoever gives them the biggest kickback. And because they gamify investing and encourage their users to try to trade as much as possible, they're really trying to get as many kickbacks as they can to maximize their profits. Robinhood also failed to follow their own rules when it came to stock option trading. And yeah, I agree, they definitely need to up the requirements of what it takes in order to be able to trade things like options, because you can burn through a ton of money if you have no idea what you're doing and still not understand what you're doing. And I'm all for paying for a real life education, right? That's why I bought real estate at such a young age, so I can trip and fall and make all these mistakes and pay for them at this young age. But Robinhood really needs to do a better job of letting people know what they're getting into when they're trying to trade options. And how should they do that exactly? I mean, probably asking more in-depth questions. Because right now, Robinhood's just like, have you ever invested before? No, not really. Alright, I think this guy knows what he's doing. Let him in. And since Robinhood's doing a lot of questionable things right now, they've broken their fiduciary duty as a brokerage, which simply means they're doing stuff that's kind of frowned upon. But in my opinion, the main thing Robinhood really needs to focus on is upping who can actually trade options on their platform, right? Because there comes a point where you kind of have to save people from themselves, as well as trying to up their infrastructure, that way they can handle more volume, and we don't have to deal with as many outages. Luring young people into investing as well as gamifying investing, in my opinion, isn't really the worst thing they could be doing, and they've definitely made it to where it's more accessible to actually invest. So I'm still planning on having some of my money invested in Robinhood, and if you're interested, check out the description down below. There's a link to get some free stocks. My girlfriend actually used my link and she actually got a $300 stock, so it's not just a bunch of like $5 stocks or $2 stocks. You could actually win some decent money, and that'll hopefully help you get your foot in the door of starting a good portfolio. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to comment below if you guys are still planning on using Robinhood. And be sure to share this video with someone you know who's trying to figure out what's going on with Robinhood. And don't forget to give a like so you can help me help the YouTube algorithm push this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.